Swamp. Invasions. Abomination. Ground is shaking. No. Oh, cool. Action. Hey people, welcome back to my iron smelting simulator. We just have unlocked a lot of new iron recipes, and the first thing we are going to upgrade is a boat. Let's welcome a launch. Of course, I was welcomed by a foul smell from a swamp, while I still haven't made my armor, closed all the doors and gates, and climbed onto the roof of my base. Well, since I have built some fortifications around my base, it wasn't big of a deal, but some of the skellies got into it. And for some reason there wasn't a lot of draugrs. Of course I have punched a skelly, so it wasn't like a big deal to save my base. Some of them attacked my beehives, and quickly it has finished, so there wasn't a lot of fighting to do. But hey, at least smell is gone. After a slight interruption, I continued to upgrade my base. Finally got a stone cutter and some other forge accessories. Finally crafted iron mace, which will be used to beat down the Bonemass. Built a horn of celebration. I'm not really sure if that is a seasonal item, but at least I have now. It will be proudly placed on the table. And of course I got myself some iron armor, which will greatly improve my chances not to die. Just look at that sexy boy. I call you a Branchy. Well, since I'm on the base, I went to visit my piggies. I have kindly removed the ones with the no stars, so a 2-star board could be bred. Because in the future, we will go to the mountains, and there is some wolves, and for them, we will need some meat to be tamed. Probably will bring some of them in my base as a security dogs, but we will see once I get them. I smell sausages. Once I was fully geared in iron, I ventured into a swamp to get some more resources, such as turnip seeds, some guk, and some tasty entrails. Of course, I was greeted by a hostile mobs. Who has changed their mind? Opened some sunken crypts for some extra iron. The favorite thing to do in Valheim. Go through shit.
Cheese.
Of course, I'm not forgetting that the next biome is mountains, so I prepared some frost-resistant meat. Oh look, Branchy got a friend. They probably want my carrot seeds. Ventured again into a swamp. Checked this abandoned house. Will remember this one, as I will farm some chains in the future. I got greeted by locals, which was stuck, spawned in a tree trunk. Ooh. Got some treasure. It was a bit of a riddle to find a way how to get rid of him, but a trusty stackbreaker has dealt with it. Just a few hits and there is no more angry locals. Ooh, some more locals. You could say they are on fire to get rid of me. this geyser will be quite useful later on. Got attacked by a few snots. Started collecting a few gut for a Draugr Fang, which I will use later on to defeat a 4th boss. Got another sinus infection. After this one, for sure I would need at least 3 showers to get clean myself. Heh, you can't reach me, boy. Ah, and of course, you can't say that you have explored a swamp unless you have battled a 2-star enemy who has caught me a bit prepared, but he ran away for some reason. Totally not me. And this, kids, is how we have collected guk in my time. This is not for someone with faint of heart. I wonder how does the guk taste like. I bet it's chewy. Ah, the content that you all waited for. The grand turnip farming. After I have collected my iron that I have mined and put it on the boat. Of course, some locals weren't happy about it, but I was quite out of the reach for now. Ha! You can get me, dude! On last episode, we managed to find a Wegvizir for a Bonemass, and we have found out that it's quite far away. And thus, our adventure to get to the Bonemass location has started. Of course, I went the shortest path that is possible, which is, spoiler alert, isn't right one. I got into a narrow river, which wasn't very suitable for my boat, so I have decided to get back. Of course, I couldn't turn around, so I had to back up. It wasn't one of my favorite things to do, and I was not very happy about that one. My favorite part was that I got stuck near the island and I heard some goblin sounds who I'm pretty sure I would like to avoid for now. I think I could take on a simple goblin, but if that one is 1 star or 2, I think I would be in a big problem. Well, after wriggling around, I managed to free myself and continued on getting to Bonemass. What a nice weather. And guess who had to sail near the plains, where the favorite bugs fly around? And guess what? There is a free Devsquitas. One of them is quite suicidal, while another one managed to get a hit on me, and the third one, seeing all this, got a depression. So I have continued to sail further. Was greeted by Hagen. It was a quite strange one, since I do not remember that entering plains or something I would need to get a guide. Apparently it was because of a new date that I will probably take care of later. And the best part is that it was a dead end, so I had to come back again through the same plains island. Luckily I wasn't attacked by death squeeters this time. Also there is a funny story. I have managed to remove the map marking of a Bonemass. So I've put a one out of my memory around the area that it should be. Luckily there was the swamp, so Bonemass should be located somewhere inside it. Now I need to find a nice way to get in. Usually I find the biome next to it, next to a swamp, like a black forest or meadows, put a small outpost in case of a death problem with a portal, and venture for a Bonemass. Firstly, I sailed around the swamp, saw a strip of a plains, thought I will sail around that one, and saw that there is a black forest. I was wondering if I could put a base into a black forest and run around the plains into a swamp. I'm gonna get some food in case some goblins wandering around. Meanwhile, put a portal, came back to harvest some turnips. What a content. Planted some more seed turnip to get some more turnip. Replanted some carrots in my beautiful garden patch thingy. I know I should build a proper garden with aligned rows and etc. But this will be sufficient for now. And hey, Branch is back. After having some great farming experience, I came back to my temporary outpost to go to find my out of the memory placed bone mass marking. Yeah, I know, I'm very professional. And what could be better than a plains between my outpost and the plains? It's Mistlands. I wasn't very happy with that, but I continued to walking towards the bone mass. While on the left we have a plains, on the right we have a Mistlands, and in the middle there is a strip of black forest with the unhappy locals, which at first looked like they are passive, but now I see they are a bit angry on me. So in conclusion, I thought I will probably sail back to the swamp. We'll find a nice corner or abandoned house or a crypt and will build my outpost there. It will probably be my safest bet in this situation. Hey, what do we have here? I'm stuck and there is abomination. At least there is a fire gazer. Of course, for some reason he was more interested into my boat. And of course there is some locals around. They are not very friendly, nor they smell good. That bastard is still interested into my ship. Gotta get his attention. Oh, there he comes. Yeah, come at me, bro. This time I'm ready. We'll make a nice chair out of you. Thank you. Damn, the sound of him. It feels like he's running on the old diesel engine. Ha! Missed me. Okay. No need to be such an angry boy. Yay! Victory! I spy with my little eye something beginning with a bone mass altar. So because of the fog I have missed it first time, but it was basically on the shore where I sailed, because it was almost a night. I put my portal and went to my base to sleep. I'm not really a fan of adventuring into a swamp on the night with all the angry locals. And for some reason I of course didn't record any outpost building, but basically I found a tower structure into a swamp and built into it. because it was my new home. Of course neighbors came in and it looks like they weren't happy with me. They were shaking. One of them was even after my ship. That bastard. I'll make a coat out of you. No scope. I would like you to show one of my most favorite moments in Valheim. Yeah, that sends shivers down my spine. Started doing some preparations. Placing a path between outpost and the Bonemass altar. This should allow me to run through the land and avoid those pesky leeches. Of course you may ignore this one and do not build this one, but this is what I prefer. Cook their remains. We basically do it with chicken. Imagine you are cooking some nice chicken thighs. What you do is get a chicken thigh and you dip it into a scrambled egg, which is basically unborn chicken children. And then we boil it. Chicken. In the meantime, you can see that I'm placing some ground around the area, leveling it. This will make sure I can run around like a chicken and get away from a Bonemass in case I would need to get, well, away from him. It was quite some time since I fought him. I know there is a tactics and mechanics how can I avoid his attacks, but I will try to do it my way. This means dying and living like in the old times, when you die 100 of times, all to retrieve your death items. Oh, memories. Haha, got your nose. Okay, looks like we are ready. But before fighting a boss, we need to do some of the stuff, like hanging a spice rack for an upgraded cauldron. Because how else I could get those tasty sausages, that smelly milkshake, and that flavorful turnip stew. So I came back to my ship, which is currently located on the Bonemass island. Throw in all the stuff, and by stuff I mean iron. Started traveling back to my base. That amount of iron should help me out, because I still need a shield. And I think I was fully prepared after that. My professional sailing is showing up. Just look at that iron, it's beautiful. Made myself a shield, a plain one, because it looks best for me, because I prefer a shield than a buckler. Looks better. Just look at me. Pure Chad. Moreover, while I'm at my base, came to my canal to finally fix it up and dig it a bit deeper, so I would not keep stacking up when I need to come back to the base. Final preparations for the Bonemass is some food. I selected the sausages, milkshake, and a turnip stew. And I think we are ready.
Retribution! Oh yeah, we want retribution! Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. Cause we just want retribution. Let's go light up the darkness. Make true of an empty promise. Flip gods into weak and harmless. Take to the streets and turn them to a mosh pit. Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution.
Nothing else happened. It will be only between me and you. After a defeat of a Bonemass, we went to a center to put on the Bonemass trophy. And you are next, mother. What an episode, right? A bit on the longer side, but at least we have reached a huge goal, achieved some iron, and got a new power, which will greatly help in the mountains. If you liked this video, leave a like, subscribe, maybe a comment, and have a nice one, guys. Bye!